Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Ritika and today we are going to solve the LeetCode daily problem, maximize area of square hole in grid. So let's quickly understand what the problem states. You are given the two integers n and m and two integer arrays h bars and v bars. The grid has n plus 2 horizontal and n plus 2 vertical bars creating n 1 cross 1 unit cells. The bars are indexed starting from 1. You can remove some of the bars in h bars from horizontal bars and some of the bars in v bars from vertical bars. Note that other bars are fixed and cannot be removed. Return an integer denoting the maximum area of the square shaped hole in the grid after removing some bars, possibly none. So basically we are given two integer n and m and two integer arrays h bars and v bars. Now we can form a grid that consists of n plus 2 horizontal and n plus 2 vertical bars creating 1 cross 1 unit cell and the bar index starting from 1. Now we have to return an integer that denotes the maximum area of a square shaped hole in the grid after removing some bars, possibly none. Now the bars that we can remove are present in h bars and v bars. H bars represent the horizontal bars that we can remove and v bars represent the vertical bars that we can remove. The other bars that are not present in the h bars and v bars are fixed and we cannot remove them. Now for example, we have n equal to 2, m equal to 1, h bars equal to 2, 3 and v bars equal to 2. So n plus 2 that is 4 and m plus 2 that is 3. So our grid is of 4 cross 3. Now h bars consist of 2, 3, that means we can remove the horizontal bar 2 and 3, and v bars consist of 2, that means we can remove the vertical bar 2. So after removing the horizontal bar 2 and the vertical bar 2, we have a hole in the grid that has the area of 4, and this is the maximum possible area after removing the bars. Now another example, we have n equal to 1, m equal to 1, in h bars equal to 2 and v bars equal to 2. So the grid is of 3 cross 3 and after removing the bars, we have the area for the maximum possible area. Similarly, we have another example, n equal to 2, m equal to 3, h bars equal to 2, 3 and v bars equal to 2, 4. So the grid is of 4 cross 5. Now after removing the horizontal bar 3 and the vertical bar 4, we have a square shaped area that has the maximum possible area, that is 4. And this is the constant given to us. Now coming to the solution approach, let's understand the optimal solution using a example. So this is a grid that consists of 7 horizontal bars and 6 vertical bars, and v bars consist of 2, 3, 5 and h bars consist of 2 and 3. Initially every cell has an area of 1. Now if we remove the first vertical bar, the second vertical bar that is present in v bars, now we have the cell and the cell width has increased. Initially the width is also 1, now the width has increased to 2. If we remove another vertical bar that is 3, now the area of each cell, the width has again increased. This is now 3. Now if we try to remove the vertical bar 5 that is present here, is that effect on the cell that has the maximum area till now? No, because 5 is not consecutive. If we remove the 4 vertical line or bar, then the area or the width will increase. But if it is not consecutive, so it doesn't affect. So basically we will try the longest consecutive bars that are present in V bars to increase or to get the maximum possible width. Now this is the concept of width. Now coming to the height. Now h bars consist of 2 and 3. If we remove the horizontal line that is 2, then it has the area or it has a height of 2, but width is 3. It is not a square, right? It is a rectangular set. So but we need a square. But if we remove the 3 vertical horizontal bar, then we have a square, and this is the maximum possible area of this grid, that is 3 cross 3, that is 9. So basically the width will be increased each time we have a consecutive bars present vertically, and height will be increased if we have consecutive horizontal bars present in each bars that we can remove. This is the main concept, and on the same time we have to think about the square shape. See, if we have for example, here we have 2 comma 3. If we have another example for 6, well, if we remove the horizontal line 6, is that effect? No, because it is a rectangular shape, but we need the square shape. But if the vertical edge bars doesn't have 3, now for example, so we can't remove 3, right? For example, here we have 3. Now the grid looks like this. Both the hole present in the grid, after removing the uh, possible vertical bars and horizontal bar, we both have the rectangular shape, but we need the square shape. So we don't remove the third vertical bar because we need the square. That means we need the height and width are equals. That is, we need the minimum of the height and width each time. That is the whole concept of our solution. So let's quickly go through the Python code for better understanding. So as discussed in the solution approach, here first of all we are sorting the edge bars and v bars array because we need the consecutive bars, right? Now first we are initialize two variables for maximum consecutive edge bars and maximum consecutive v bars. Now this is the current consecutive edge bars, that is initially 1. Now we are starting traversing through edge bars and v bars from 1 and try to find the maximum possible consecutive edge bars and v bars. Here if the difference is 1, that means they present consecutive edge bars, so we will increase by 1, and if not, then it will start a new sequence, and each time we are find the maximum consecutive edge bars. Similarly, we are finding the maximum consecutive v bars, and finally we have the side, that is the minimum of both maximum consecutive edge bars and maximum consecutive v bars, that represent the height and width of the needed square, and plus 1 because see, here we have uh, the width of 2, but we are removing only one bar, so the maximum width will be plus 1. And finally we are returning the area, that is side, that is the formula for square shaped area. Now run the code. Now submit. Yeah, so our code is running good. If you like the video and the approach, please do like, share and subscribe our channel and follow for more such content. Thank you.